Hell yeah. And with that said, let's get going here. So we have side quests to do. There's a side quest that I need to do in here, so let's go do that. Hello, Roscoe. Roscoe's Modern Life. Welcome. Can I help you find something? Sorry to bother you in the middle of work. It's just that I need to explain the note they found in the suggestion box. So that's why you're here. You kids are already so busy. I'd hate to pile more work on your plate, but not at all. It comes with the territory. Anyway, you mentioned you were worried about sales, right? Hey there, GF Rex. How's GF Rex doing? Yes, our after-school sale numbers have been on the decline recently. Not all of a sudden either, but gradually, day after day, week after week. Where's Heifer and Filbert, right? Exactly. Roscoe is looking kinda different too. But yeah, where is that? But how is GFX doing today? On top of that, the items we've seen fewer sales on, in particular, sports drinks and nutritional supplements. I'm good, you? You sound stuffy. I am? I've got a cold. I have a cold, so the old voice might fail me sometime today. It actually started, funnily enough, Saturday night. And then yesterday I felt pretty bad, and then today I've been feeling pretty I see. So there's a decrease in specific products being sold. I haven't changed up our selection any, so I don't really think there's a problem with the stone itself. It's just, in the note you said you might have some idea about why this is happening. Yeah, you see, we actually have a few regulars that tend to come by after school. I guess you could say they contributed to a pretty big portion of our sales. I hope so too. This is my first cold in like 6 or 7 years, so I'm pretty happy that it's been 6 or 7 years, but man, it could it could go away now. But they've stopped coming in lately. So who are the regulars of yours? The basketball club. They come by all the time before practice, sometimes even during. I've heard our teams are good enough to make nationals because how rigorous they are with their training. Considering what you stock, it makes sense that they'd be your most common customers. Basketball, huh? It was pretty fun when we played during gym this afternoon. I like how you have to stay coordinated with your teammates, while also keeping toe-to-toe with the opposition. Yeah, you look so cool, S. Yeah. Anyway, I think we're getting a little off topic here. You gave us some details about the situation, but I'm still not sure what you want us to do about it. Do you want us to look into what's going on with the basketball club, or are you just interested in improving your sales? Naturally, sales are what I'm most concerned with. It's just that I'm also worried about the club too. That's part of why I put the note in the suggestion box, since it involves some of Aramis's students. Sorry, I didn't mean to make it sound like I was coming down on you. We just want to make sure we fully understood our client's request. Client? You sound so professional. Oh well, you know, they tend to do stuff like this all the time at their old school, but they're exchange students. What she said. Anyway, we're taking his case, right? I mean, of course we're going to. 86 out with 22 win, one of those hot wins so it doesn't help any? Yeah. And plus, you guys have fire danger with that sort of stuff too. It's going to be a hot dry win too. Considering this sounds like something the student council would want to investigate anyway, we'll go ahead and take your case. It could just be a coincidence. Maybe they don't like the stuff they sell here anymore. Well, even if they're totally fine, it would be a huge weight off my shoulders to know for sure. I hate to ask students to handle something like this, but anything you could find out would be greatly appreciated. Of course, we'd be happy to help. Yup, true. Hopefully we get that rain soon, yeah. Let's start by talking to Sasha. She's the captain of the girls' basketball team. We're sure she won't mind sharing some info with us. She's likely either in the courtyard or the auditorium. Huh, I didn't realize the club had separate teams for boys and girls. Makes sense though. We're learning all kinds of things today. Okay, time to jump back into the Aramis Expedition Squad, Arkwright Solutions Edition, after school chapter.
Let's wrap this up quickly.
It's almost like she knows we're playing a video game or something. What the hell? But yeah, as you can probably tell, I'm not gonna be really super exuberant or any of that fun stuff. I don't want to blow out my vocal cords tonight. Alright. Let's go in here. We have stuff to do.
Okay, let's do one more set.
Do you have a moment?
Oh, everything's been pretty normal on our end. We're just having practice like we always do. I mean, we did slack off a little bit after the Winter Nationals, but that's all about the only issue I can think of. Right now, though, everybody's pumped up for our next big tournament. Oh, that's the fighting spirit I've heard so much about. I've heard that Aramis has a strong basketball club. You guys must do some pretty harsh training. You could say that. But it's not all about how much you practice. Oh man, fostering good relationships is our major key to success. And not just with the players, but with managers too. For example, the manager of the first year of girls is really diligent and thoughtful. She's always the last to leave after practice because she wants to make sure everything gets put away neatly. However, someone like that around, having someone like that around really helps encourage a spirit of teamwork. I totally get where she's coming from. Some people may work fast, but they can be super sloppy about it. You're one to talk. Sounds like you know your team inside and out. Well, when you're the captain, part of your role is to look out for everyone. I'm sure I've talked your ears off about the team for long enough, though. Getting back to your question, I think I'd be more worried about the boys' team. They've been practicing as usual, but for whatever reason, they seem kinda down. They used to get so fired up about everything. Honestly, it was almost obnoxious. But they've been oddly quiet by comparison lately. I was actually considering bringing it up to their captain. I see, so something's going on with the boys' team. I should probably be the one to go see what's up, but if you guys are already looking into it, would you mind checking in on them for me? Of course, we don't mind at all. I think I saw the boys were over in the courtyard. Let's go see what they have to say. Alright, let's go. Alright, bitch, what are you talking about?
One sec.
Hello. Should have known Sasha would figure out something's up. So you guys really are having trouble? It's hard to put into words. It's like we're running into all kinds of issues lately. Like having to fill our basketballs with air right before practice because they'd all gone flat. And sometimes we'd find ourselves missing stuff like tracksuits or tape right when we need them. Maybe got a poltergeist? Honestly, a poltergeist would be less trouble at this point. Everyone's been getting pretty frustrated because of how these issues keep messing with the tempo of our training. Some members are even starting to suspect one another of trying to drag us all down. Strange that none of this has been happening to the girls' team. Where do you guys keep your spare basketballs and stuff? In the boys' basketball locker room on the first floor of the clubhouse. The manager maintains it all for us, which makes them the prime suspect. Let's go ask them and see if they know anything. They might be able to give us a new lead. Hell yeah. Let's go look around. Are you underinflating basketballs? Yes or no?
One sec.
Are you Tom Brady? Holy shit. I see. I can't say I blame you for wanting to talk to me about it. You haven't been playing pranks on the team, have you? Could you be any more blunt? Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if some of our players suspected the same thing. When the manager and the advisor are given keys to the clubhouse, nobody else should be able to get in. But I swear I haven't been pulling pranks on anybody. I bet you it's the girls' team captain. I bet you. I think that's enough, Nadia. Well, I went to the doctor for my numerous pains. Luckily, it's nothing much. Just gotta take it easy and get some naproxen for a few days. Nice. Hey. At least it's nothing too crazy. You know, that's good. But if that's the case, then it's likely the culprit is a member of the basketball club. Hey manager, can I get some spare bandages? Sure, got them right here for you. Thanks. Try not to push yourself out there, okay? If you don't loosen up every now and then, you'll wear yourself out before you even get into an actual match. You're right, I'm just trying to make sure I'm ready before the tournament is all. Especially after I managed to climb all the way up to the first string. Ooh, there's that fighting spirit I've heard so much about. Part 2. But it's hard to train as much as I want when we got somebody messing with us all the time. I don't want to miss the chance to show my girlfriend how much I have improved at this next tournament. Girlfriend? Ah, the springtime of youth. Yeah, I mean, my back, shoulders, and lower abs are all sore. Just tense muscles from overdoing it. Oh, I gotcha. Knock it off, Nadia. It's only natural that you want to make a good impression on someone so important to you. She's a really thoughtful person, and she's always been supportive of me. This is the best way I know how to thank her. Yep, someone's jealous of this. Yeah, believe me, I know how passionate you are about this. Anyway, if you need anything else, just let me know, okay? You got it. Talk to you later. Hell yeah. He's got his new Nikes on, my god. We'll continue our investigation and let you know what we find. Actually, considering Miss Sonia also has a key to this room, maybe we should go talk to her. Sounds good to me. Thanks for all your help so far. I thought that was a door. Don't mind me there, guys. I thought that was a door. It's gotta be upstairs, right? It's on the second floor.
One sec.
Anything can become a door once. True. All you need to do is barge your way through. Basketball club? Well, yes, I do have a key to their locker rooms. I'm the advisor to all the sports clubs on campus. Do you ever loan the key out for any reason? Maybe with a record of who checks it out? Only very rarely, since we don't want to risk anyone stealing stuff. We're pretty strict on the managers about that kind of thing as well. However, the keys do open both the boys' and girls' locker rooms. That way, it's a little easier for everyone to get supplies if they need them. So they're like master keys? Sounds like it's pretty bad if one of them went missing. This is the first we heard of it. That means the managers for both teams have access to the boys' and girls' locker room, right? And it's possible someone on a girls' team could be the culprit. What do you mean by culprit? Well, we were just playing a little riddle game we made up. That's all. We had to get a hint from you in order to solve the case. Really? That sounds like fun. Sure is lovely to see you kids getting along so well. Well, we better get back to it. Thanks for all your help. Nice save. Hey, Aggie. Lying to a teacher, and without batting an eye, no less. I guess you've got a naughty streak in you after all. Maybe it's Van's influence. He's been putting ideas in your head, hasn't he? Not that lying can't be beneficial from time to time. Well, I can't say I haven't learned a thing or two from him. But more importantly, what? Excuse me? But more importantly, I didn't want this issue to get blown out of proportion just yet. Don't worry, I get ya. Well, anyways, let's go back over everything we learned so far. Problem is that the boys' basketball team can't practice effectively right now due to issues with their supplies. And although we initially thought it had to be someone on the boys' team, with what Miss Sonia just told us, we now know that the keys held by the managers can open the boys' and girls' locker rooms, which means the members of the girls' team are also suspects now. At the moment, however, we still don't have any motives. So who So who would want to interfere with the boys' practice? Who and why? Actually, what if we change our perspective a little? Instead of thinking over a list of suspects, we should try and narrow down the reason behind the culprit's actions. Try and infer the goal, huh? Well, let's think about what the benefit would be for doing this in the first place. I think there might be something we're forgetting. You picked up on it too? Right. That gung-ho first year we ran into earlier seemed to be favoring one leg over the other. He's trying to keep anyone from noticing, but I bet anything that he injured himself. Yeah, it didn't seem like he told anyone about it either. Although I'm pretty sure the manager has him figured out already. Can't blame him. He seemed so happy to be chosen for first string after all. And there was the part about him wanting to show off what he achieved to his girlfriend. Yeah, I think we should use him as our jumping off point for the time being. If it has nothing to do with the first year's injury, whoever was interfering with their practice was doing so because... I think there might be someone else that wants him to prevent him from practicing. If that's the case, why not just let him rest for a while? Why ruin it for everyone else? Maybe they tried to give him the rest, but he wouldn't listen. He seemed like a pretty determined guy after all. Whatever the case may be, I think it's most likely that whoever's behind this is someone that wants him to recover from his injury. Considering what we know, the prime suspect would have to be... It might be his girlfriend. Guess that makes sense. Yeah, any girl would be worried if their boyfriend was hurt. Especially since he's been working extra hard just to thank her. Right. I bet she feels guilty because he's pushing himself so hard. If she's as diligent and thoughtful as he said she is, I'm sure she's been thinking pretty hard on it. Diligent and thoughtful? Doesn't that mean the manager from the first year girls is his girlfriend? Huh? She is? All still speculation at this point, but I think she would be the most likely suspect. I guess being a manager would give her access to the boys' locker room too. And when I think back on what Sasha said earlier, who done it indeed. First year girls is really diligent and thoughtful. She's always the last to leave and wants to make sure everything gets put away neatly. Yep, she's definitely had an opportunity to mess with the boys' supplies too, and all without hurting the girls' team. Would she really go that far for her boyfriend though? If someone found out, it'd just make things worse for him. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Oh, ass, you clearly don't know the impact love can have on a young maiden. Come on, is this all about love or morals? I agree with you, Swin. However, we could be here all day just theorizing. I think the next step is to confront her directly and see what she has to say. Right, the only way we'll get the truth is by asking her. Hopefully she'll open up to us. The manager should be over in the girls' locker room, so let's head over now. I'm done. Go grab me a water. I'll be right back. Thank you there, GFX. And I'm back. Alright. Let's go downstairs and into the courtyard. And into the auditorium. Wrong. Wrong. Hello? Sorry, but do you mind if we speak to you for a minute? Sure. What can I help you with? Which brings us here. Everything you've said is true. I won't try to make excuses for it. Well, that is easy. I already told myself that I'd admit what I've done if anyone ever found out. I'm sorry, I really am. Could you maybe tell us a bit more why you did all this? My boyfriend, the boy you met and I started dating not long after he joined the basketball club. To be honest, he was all that good at the start, but he would practice every chance he could get, even on his days off. It's been about a year now, and he was finally taken off the benches. Yeah, he seemed pretty fired up about it, but he'd been overdoing it lately and ended up hurting his leg. He's been hiding it from everyone so that he can keep practicing. Every time I tried to get him to take it easy, he told me to stop worrying. I can tell you really care for him, especially since you've been supporting him all this time. Yeah, that's why I thought maybe I could make it so that he couldn't practice anymore. Maybe if I was able to slow him down just a little bit, at least until the tournament ended. Thank you for being honest with us. I think we have a pretty good picture of the situation now. However, I'm afraid we can't allow you to continue interfering with the boys' basketball team. That being said, I really want to respect her feelings. What would Van do if he was in my shoes? Would you consider talking to your boyfriend about this? Not just about what you did, but all of it, including how you're feeling. I know it's my own fault. I'm afraid that if I tell him, he'll hate me forever. Can't make any promises about how he'll react, but the fact remains that you've hurt both him and his team by doing this. Yeah, you don't have to be so blunt, ass. I know everyone hides things from one another from time to time, but I do think it's better to have as few secrets as possible. Exactly. We all make the wrong choices occasionally, even if we think it's the best for people we care about. But that's all the more reason I think it's important for you to be honest with him. Your feelings came from a sincere place, and I'm sure he'll understand that. You're right, I'll tell him everything. I don't know if I could stay with him if I had to keep hiding this anyway. Why don't you come along for support? Thank you. It'll help knowing I have someone cheering me on. Aw, Phew, one more case in the bag. I sure wasn't expecting something like that to be the reason the store's numbers were struggling. Well, at least our client sounded relieved. Yeah, we did find a solution to his problem after all. I'm impressed though. Aggie, you've gotten pretty good at these Aramis 4 SPGs. 4 SPGs, huh? Honestly, I think this is the first time I've ever had to deal with a case like this. I just hope the manager isn't being too hard on himself right now. Even if it doesn't excuse what she did. She really was acting out of love for her boyfriend. I guess I shouldn't let my personal feelings get in the way of things though. I think you're fine. Everyone's got their own methods, right? I'm sure Van taught you that much. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why, but I think I'm starting to miss him a little. Just a tiny bit though. Okay then, let's get back to our aimless wandering. What's next on our docket? Tea, maybe? In case you forgot, we still have more work to do.
Woohoo! 3 cheers for us! Mira,
Give me my $4,000. Alright, quick save. Alright, let's wander around the Ober district.
Let's head out.
That's not where I want to go.
Then let's head over. See you tomorrow.
All right, really quickly, we'll go into the American Garden.
I should offer up another friend.
Welcome to Marduk's support. Let me know if you need anything, okay? Appreciate your business.
Appreciate your business. Log out. All right. I don't think there's anything left for me to do in town. So let's go where we need to go. Which is in school, I'm pretty sure. Look at this place. Alright, let's save right in front of it. We're going to visit the student council room, please. Someone roll out the red carpet, because I have returned. Hey, Odette. Hello, Albert. Good to see you three again. Sorry to take up more of your time. It's no big deal. How can we help? I have something I want to give Swin and Nadia. Really? Free lunch vouchers? Nope, afraid not. Sorry to get your hopes up. It's a list of all the clubs we have here, along with the upcoming festival events. We kind of threw it together last second, so it's not super detailed or anything. We just thought you might be interested in knowing all of Aramis's extracurricular activities. Normally, people join clubs at the beginning of the school year, but it's never too late. No pressure either way, though. Aramis is fairly lax about this sort of thing. The school is all about giving its students the freedom to decide what's best for themselves, so just treat this as a reference. Aw, thanks, Daddy and Birdie. We really appreciate you taking the time to do this, especially given how swamped you are. Wait, back up. Did you just call me Daddy? But Birdie? Albert, get used to it. Well, now I understand why you wanted me to bring them along. They're our classmates now, after all, and they've already expressed interest in trying out new things. Yeah, we couldn't help out with the tours, so this is our way of making up for that. Besides, it's the student council's job to help new students get accustomed to life on campus. If you need anything at all, feel free to give us a shout. Anya, Albert, and I will have got your back. Wow, I'm not used to being fussed over like this. Neither am I. Honestly, it's kind of overwhelming. Never mind. Forget I said anything. We'll give this list a once over later. Thanks again, you guys. You're very welcome. Alright, we'll be heading back to the science lab now. First batch of materials for the school festival arrived earlier than expected, so we're going to take a look at them. Oh, I see. Would you like me to join you? Nah, you don't have to do that. We're more than capable of inspecting a package or two on our own. Are you sure? Positive. You should be spending time with Swin and Nadia anyway. See you all tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for all the help again. Alright, we're heading back. We're heading out then. Birdie and Ern? Right? Whoa, it's almost nighttime. Whew, I sure worked my butt off today. Said the girl who slept through most of her classes. Still, I suppose we did get a good feel for the campus. I think we're in the clear. Huh? In the clear? We were scouting the place out. We used to do that whenever we came to a new area, back when we were on the run. No one's chasing us anymore, obviously, but we're having a hard time breaking the habit. I'm so sorry. I never realized. Don't apologize. It's just kind of an us thing. I did have a weird feeling a little earlier, but it was probably my imagination. I'll chalk it up to first day of school jitters. Now that I've made my debut, smooth sailing on the lazy school life rivers from here. From tomorrow on, I'm in coast mode. Oh my god. Translation, I'm going to slack off and sink my disciplinary record in the process. Exactly. I'm taking this chance to live out all my high school fantasies. Go hard or go home. First thing on the list, sleep in and forget my homework. Then I have find a passionate love letter on my desk. I would suggest omitting the first one. At the very least, you're able to keep pace with the material. Your test scores were exceptional. Still a little concerned on their behalf, but maybe they'll be okay. Alright, would you two like to go get some...
What? An explosion?
And a big one. From the other side. It looks like it came from the second floor on the left wing.
No, that can't be.
What?
Agnes! Stay back!
No! How did this happen? Odette! Albert!
Oh, geez. That's crazy.
What? Another fuzzy memory. Did time just rewind again?
Yeah, I feel like it did. Aggie?
Are you okay?
Yes. I'm alright. Sorry. I was just a little confused. Was that the science lab? Did that really happen? This is no time to be second-guessing myself. Let's go check out the science lab.
Good idea. I can't remember exactly what happened, but maybe investigating that place will help jog my memory.
Let's strike while the iron's hot.
I thought I heard your voice. What are you all standing around here for? Come on... in?
Is everything all right? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
Whatever do you mean by that? Anyway, we have to go. Something just came up.
Yep, totally last second. Sorry to bother you guys.
We'll stop by again a little later.
You two stay here, okay? Whatever you do, don't go to the science lab.
Huh? Sure?
That was... strange. Well, I do have some business over in the science lab, but how'd she know about that?
Uh-oh. Don't worry. I'm just a psychic.
If memory serves, it happened right at sunset. We should have time.
Okay, it has to be around here somewhere. Let's look around. Right.
Beakers, lab equipment, chemical racks. There are a lot of places that seem worth checking.
Given the size of that blast, I doubt the bomb's small. It should stick out like a sore thumb.
Then let's hurry
Looks
and
like
find
everything's all right. Huh? Something wrong? No, not at all. Just check and make sure everyone's following teacher's instructions. Well, of course we are. I mean, it'd be dangerous not to. That's right. Safety first. Be careful around open flames and all that. Obviously, it's right there, but we're going to go over here. Something wrong? We're just wondering if there was anything fun in there. Nah, not really. Just the stuff that's on the inventory list. Trust me, I had to inspect it all. I see. Thanks. Right. Oh, jeez. Well, we know where it is. It's right here. What do you think, Nadia? I only did a brief check, but I don't think this is where the explosive came from. Well, we need to do a more thorough inspection to save. You're probably right then. Equipment in here has been used for class in a long time. There'll be more than likely some trace of it. Looks like it's not here. Could I have been wrong? Was my mind really playing tricks on me? What else? Where else could it be? Hey, sorry to interrupt. Are you looking for the delivery guy that just came in? Delivery guy? Yeah, he left a paper bag in the prep room a few minutes ago. Didn't get a really good look at his face, but I could have sworn I've seen him before. Then again, maybe my brain's just playing tricks on me. Let's get to the prep room now. Way ahead of you.
These readings. We should do a shard search.
Ghost zoinks! Indeed. Found it. Holy moly, is that a plastic explosive? It's high grade stuff. You could blow up the whole building if you set it up right. What? Who would bring something like that into our school? I think we got our answer from that girl earlier. Oh, the delivery man. Phew, that did the trick. You disarmed it? Luckily for us, the mechanism wasn't all that complicated. Alright, what's our next move? The explosion had gone off around this time before. Chasing an arsonist on our own will be dangerous, no doubt about that. Still, would you be willing to help me track him down? Of course. The guy's going to regret getting in the way of my lazy school life when I'm through with him.
If they went in and out of the room, we could track them down with a shard search.
That's a good idea. Let's do it. Look at these footprints. I think they were trying to cover their tracks.
Pretty suspicious. We'd better hurry and catch him.
Sorry, I'll have to pass. I've got practice after this.
You bitch!
These readings. We should do a shard search.
Wrong way.
It's high time I return the favor from when you humiliated me. They say revenge is a dish best served cold. But I say it's best delivered with a bang. What? Who the hell are you?
That's our line, bucko.
This man barely qualifies as an amateur. Do you know him, Agnes?
Unfortunately, I do. He used to be my upperclassman. Tell me, Ronald Griffith. Why would you do something so horrible?
Ugh. Agnes Claudel!
Isn't that...
What is he doing here? And why is he wearing that outfit?
You two stay here. I'm going to go call the police.
Anye, Swin, and Nadia were able to prevent the explosion at Aramis Academy. Miss Toa stayed late so she could console the other students and deal with the aftermath. And the perpetrator, Ronald Griffith, was given over to the police. What an idiot. That's it? He was just trying to harass Ren? Seems so. That's what he said during his confession, at least. He claimed he was only trying to cause a little chaos so that she'd lose face in the eyes of her peers. Wow, talk about taking things 10 steps too far. You said his name was Ronald Griffith, right? Heard he withdrew from Aramis. That's right. He was the son of a former elected official. A thoroughbred through and through. Caused a hell of a lot of stir last spring, which led him to drop out. Seems he's held a grudge against you and the student council president ever since. I'm aware. He's tried to get his revenge on her several times at this point, but it didn't seem like it was a real threat, until now anyway. Yes, what he did goes beyond idle harassment. There's no telling how many people could have died. Oh, Aggie. Yeah, this case is a real head scratcher. High-yield explosives like those are normally found in the hands of Jaegers, not civilians. They aren't exactly easy to get a hold of. True.
Fess up! You got that stuff off the black market, didn't you?
Yeah, what of it? Where else am I gonna get an explosive? You coppers must have a lot of time to kill. Why are you making such a big deal out of this?
Because you planted a bomb in a school!
I do like that line right there.
That thing could have blown the entire building to bits!
What are you talking about? That's not what they told me! I only wanted something that caused a disruption!
What? A bomb being a disruption? Of all the foolish things to do. Just to be safe, we searched the entire area and we didn't find any other explosives. We'll be investigating this matter further, but it may be some time before we track down the seller. You got any ideas on that, S? Can't say I do. I know next to nothing about Calvert's black market. That said, I'm not exactly keen on leaving this case squarely in the hands of the police. I'm right here, you know. Well, we'll leave it at that. I won't pry into your background for now. But dismantling a bomb and pinning down an armed suspect isn't something any normal high school kid can do. I know you're filling in for Arkwright while he's out of town, but I expect your full cooperation with our investigation. Are we clear? Crystal. Understood. Although we did tell you everything we know, while provoking him at least once or twice along the way. Anyway, I doubt we'll get any more help leads for today, so I'll be on my way. Sorry to keep you kids so late. Oh, but one last thing before I go. Remember, you're all civilians. You shouldn't go sticking your noses into places they don't belong. You got lucky this time, but in the future, don't take matters into your own hands. Do me a favor and relay that to your boss too. Yes, sir. Smell you later, Super Sleuth. What? That took longer than I expected. Calvert police are pretty serious about their jobs, huh? Super Sleuth took our insults like a champ. I like him. Getting under his skin was so much fun. At least one of us enjoyed themselves. Still, I wish we could have been able to help more. There are still so many unanswered questions. Yeah, for real. On the bright side, we did prevent the tragedy C warned us about. I've been wondering, if they knew what was going on, what was going to happen, why was their message so vague? I mean, investigate Aramis isn't exactly much to go on. We all stopped it because of the time rewinding thingy. Something feels off about all this. I know what you mean, especially since the act was so personal in nature. I just don't get what motivated C to investigate this guy. I agree, it doesn't make much sense. Between tipping us off about the 7th Genesis and now this, one might wonder if they could see the future. I'd believe it. Heck, we just learned about that time travel's real, so I'm basically willing to believe anything at this point. Well, we don't know for sure what we're doing is time travel. Right. Well, it's probably pointless to continue racking our brains over this. There's something else that's been bothering me.
That's not what they told me. I only wanted something that caused a disruption.
He may have said he didn't mean to cause that much damage, but that's just an excuse. I still wonder where he even got the goods in the first place. Oh well, we're not being paid to figure this out. We should let the cops earn their keep. Right, perhaps it's better we leave the rest in their hands. At any rate, we saved a lot of lives today. Thank you both again for all your help. I doubt I would have been able to save Odette and Albert if I was on my own. Anye. It's no biggie. Besides, we're freeloading off for you guys, so we gotta pitch in somehow, even if it's just a little bit. But if you really want to thank us, I totally accept a reward in the form of... I'm gonna stop you right there. Don't get carried away. Well then, shall we head for home for the day? It's getting pretty late now. Yeah, we'll take a quick stroll around town and then head back to the office. You gonna come with, Aggie? Oh wait, you have to go back to the dorms, don't you? I do, but I can come along. I need to sort through Van's paperwork anyway. Sounds like a plan. We'll feel better having you with us on the way back. You sure you want to lug your bag all the way to the office? Alright, maybe I should drop off that off in my room first. I ought to call Ren and let her know what happened. Do you mind if I stop by the dorms? Be more than welcome to join me if you like. Ooh, can we? That sounds like fun. We'd be happy to come along. Thank you.
I see. Well, it's a good thing you were there to prevent the worst from transpiring. That little troublemaker has a rather poor sense of timing. He just had to pick a day when I wasn't around.
Please have them in their custody now. They also confirmed that school is free of explosives, so classes will resume tomorrow. We took a look around campus ourselves. Can't be too thorough, you know?
Well, in that case, I'm sure everything will be fine. I'll have to treat you to some tea once I'm back. I would like to have a little chat with you all. In particular, I'd love to hear what exactly tipped you three off. Would you care to fill me in on all the juicy details once I get back?
She doesn't miss a beat, does she? Of course, we'll tell you all about it.
Very good. In the meantime, I'll do a little digging into the matter with Griffith on my own. I'll be back before you know it, so keep an eye on things for me until then. Alright?
Will do. Take care. Taking a quick breather, Anya got changed and the trio set off to do their evening rounds. Alright.
Nothing like wandering around the dazzling city streets at night. Don't try this at home, kids.
Someone got a new lease on life.
Take a
Where
look
was
at my
all this
wares.
energy 3 hours ago? Well, just remember that we're only here to handle a few 4 SPGs. That's it.
I've still got some paperwork to sort through, so I need to head
What's
back
in
to
the
the
menu?
office once we're done.
Middle of the night. Alright.
Something you're looking for in particular? Talk to you later. Something you're looking for in particular? Talk to you later.
Oh, I got a Grendel skill stone? Hell yeah. You think you can hide shit from me? I want all the shards, please.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Please stop by again.
No problem there, friend. I got you there, buddy. There be things I'm doing here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. But yeah, like legit.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Thank you.
No problem, bud. No problem. I got you.
Time for another swig.
Why is there fish in this pond? Excuse me.
What can I get for you?
Thanks for shopping.
Thanks for shopping. No problem. I got you.
Check out what I have on offer.
Don't mind me. I'm just flying around. We just stopped a bomb attack.
Hey, welcome. They're as fresh can be. You.
What can I get for you?
Oh, hello. I want that recipe, please.
Thanks a bunch.
No problem. Signature beef. We got some signature beef recipe. It's now my beef recipe, bitch. All right, let's. Oh, thanks for coming, Anye. I guess the van's still out of town, huh? Unfortunately, yes, but we should be able to handle anything that needs doing while he's away. That said, you had something you want to ask regarding Lashkar, right? Yeah, he's been working part-time at Sarah Marsh recently. I'm sure you've heard that he's trying to become a bracer again, right? Uh-oh. I didn't know cows could write signatures. They just grab the pen with their mouth and just move down, and then if you put a bunch of grass in front of it, they massage a signature out that way. I don't know. I'm sick. I'm crazy. Ever since what happened to Crave Village, I thought he cooled off on the idea, but last week he started acting a little different. And today I just can't figure out where he went. Kaina and Lashkar, they're both from Crave Village, but managed to keep from getting caught up in the disaster. Yeah, trauma doesn't always get better with time, at least not easily. Kaina, I'm sure you must be terribly worried about him. I'd like to know more about what's going on with Lashkar lately. Do you think you could give us more information? Well, first you remember how out of control he was last year until the Revolution Festival, right? Yeah, I remember. He had so much pent-up anger that he used to pick fights with local thugs. Then at the beginning of the year, he started living with me, and he'd actually started making some friends around Center Marsh. I thought he had finally calmed down, but a little more than a week ago, no, maybe a little before that even, he started running off at night. It's almost like he's worse now than he was before. He'll even start crying sometimes, completely out of nowhere. Sounds pretty unstable. And on top of everything else, he came home injured yesterday. I tried to ask him about what was going on, but he refused to talk. He just ran off again. Ever since then, I'm really bad at this, aren't I? And to think I'm supposed to be the one adult he can rely on. Please, if there's anything you can do to help him. I hope you realize this is all on you. You still don't have quite enough info to go on, though, which means it might take some time to investigate. What do you want to do, Aggie? Let me think. We're, of course, going to, help out. Yes, we'll take the case. I'm not about to leave Lashkar to suffer through his feelings alone. Thank you so much. I'm glad I asked you for help. We're still short on info, though. Guess we'll just have to start asking around. Right, let's look for people I have regular contact with, see if they know anything. Maybe someone over at the temple can help. Actually, he's been spending a lot of time talking to Yazan from Center Marsh recently. Yazan was always getting bits and pieces of news from the underground. Lashkar was talking to him a lot back when he was getting into fights. I see. I guess the only other place would be looking would be the guild. Yeah, he spent a lot of time there last year to help out. I think he was just looking for somebody to talk to. I know there were some bracers that cheered him up a little though. And it sounds like the Bracer Guild might have some useful information as well. Yeah, thank you again. I know he's in good hands. Alright, let's get investigating.
Let's wrap this up quickly.
Alright. We'll go to Old Town last.
Do you have a moment?
Lashkar, huh? Yeah, he's been by my place a few times in the past. I'd like to ask about stuff going on in the criminal underworld. Can't count how many times I told him not to get involved in all that mess. I see. Sounds like he's been up to a lot lately. Is there anything about him that seemed different? We heard he started acting a little strange about a week ago. Unfortunately, I haven't seen him around in a few days. You said this started a week ago? That's about all that kind of could tell us, yeah. Do you know if anything happened to him around that time? Well, about 10 days ago, I heard talk about some people from the Central East have been up to something. Got ties to the underworld too. Of course, it's just a rumor, but I figure it's something you might want to be aware of. Interesting. There's no clear connection, but it couldn't hurt to keep it in mind. A mysterious crime ring, eh? Sounds pretty shady. We don't know if we got anything to do with Lashkar, though. For right now, it's just one possible lead. Well, we're not gonna go just around other places.
Anything of interest?
Trion Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks. You'll also find the furnace
I hope
store,
you found
a movie
everything
theater,
to your
boutiques,
liking.
and other various shops to peruse. Visit the new Liberal Boutique, which just opened.
Step right up.
We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop. Line up! Souvenir to remember your visit.
Wrong way.
Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower, one of...
Feels like it's been an eternity since I've been here. I wish I could have come with Van.
Hmm? Why is Aggie looking so down?
Hi there. Want to try something? Come again.
The sun is setting on Edith for the day, but the observation deck will...
Man, oh man. We'll just do the up top area, and then we'll go downstairs and then do that area.
Welcome.
Allow me to assist. Hope to see you again.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man.
You'll also find the Vern Store, a movie theater, boutiques, and other various shops to peruse. Visit the new Liberal Boutique, which just opened this year, to sample a range of imported goods from the Liberal Kingdom.
Please stop by again.
Please stop by again. Oh yeah. Oh,
Latest CCF products to
head to the second floor. Oh yeah.
Sorbet tomatoes. Please check it out.
Fine video game. Oh my god. Time to go downstairs. Oh yeah.
Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks.
I need the crystals. Give
You'll
me
also
the
find
crystals.
Vern
Oh
Store,
yeah.
a movie theater, boutiques, and other various shops to peruse. We hope
I
you
need
have
all
a
the
fabulous
crystals.
time.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to the Liberal Boutique. All our products are shipped direct. We'll be looking forward to your next visit.
The Liberal Boutique. Hell yeah.
Hello there.
Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon
Thank you.
Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks. You'll also find the Vern Store, a movie theater, boutiques, and other various shops to peruse.
How can I help you? Please come again.
Drop by the Vern Store if you want to check out the hottest new commodity,
Help?
T-phone.
Getting stuck? I'm stuck?
It's a cutting-edge...
Accessing your schedule.
The forward...
We'll go to the Sidon district.
Off we go.
Ah. My nose, man.
Oh no, now's the perfect time to rest.
I understand why you might be however, consider this.
Oh man.
Allow me to assist.
Maserati
Hope to see you
stew.
again.
Gonna eat
Oh, I
something?
remember this place.
Hey, welcome. Don't be a stranger.
How the hell do you get downstairs? Well, whatever. Oh, this is where they're gonna teach me about basketball. That's nice and all, but I have other things I want to do.
Oh, I'm so in love with this
Welcome
place.
to Erland, sir. Oh, please take as much time as you need.
Ooh. But man, oh man, there, guys.
I hope to see you again.
Or you shall. Alright. Hey, I want that. Let's go to the Tyrell district.
Then let's head over.
Seek out never-before-seen treasures as the curtain unfolds on an all-new adventure. The adventure...
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for. Please stop by again.
Please stop by again. Oh, yeah.
Three-point heat. Now play feet your cue. Take wing and soar above the court, and blaze a trail for those who follow. We embarked on a journey. We claim what was rightfully ours. The saga of Ravana.
Who wants some roasted chestnuts?
Now playing.
How the hell did I miss this?
Beginning infiltration sequence. Code under analysis. Security cleared. Mission accomplished.
Nebulous.
They've already confirmed that on our end, though.
Care for some popcorn?
Wrong way.
Now playing in a theater. Take wing and soar. Court. Blaze a trail for
Have you heard the news?
Don't yell at me, Swin.
We embarked on a journey to reclaim what was rightfully ours.
Looks like a nice place to
What?
fish.
Why would you fish here? What the hell?
Now playing.
Could you imagine someone going up to a local fountain and then being like, this is a perfect place to fish? Hey there, Bjarn. How's Bjarn doing tonight? 5. Indeed.
Come on, babe. Just give me a shot.
Story of blood-stained Earth, and of how a young band of soldiers managed to survive.
Oh, please take as much. I hope to see you again.
You hope to see me again, indeed.
Oh, please take as much time as you need. I hope to see you again.
And she's like, I hope you don't die out there. Goddamn. Alright, we need to go to Station Street, so...
Okay, ready to go?
Give me the goods. Give me the goods.
Let's see. I need to buy. We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Allow me to assist. Hope to see you again.
Let me know if you need anything at all. Please come back anytime.
Bit sick, head hurts at the moment. Nauseousness is coming and going. Hearing you're a bit sick yourself. Yeah, I got me a cold. I got me a bit of a cold today.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
I mean, I got me
Vegetables and ingredients
a little bit of a cold. I think you can hear it in my voice a little bit. So my voice is a little jacked up
We invite everyone to come and
tonight.
see for yourselves.
You sound miserable.
I'll get more
Yeah,
good stuff and stuff
yesterday
soon.
I was feeling a little bit more nauseous than today. Yesterday I thought I was on puke my guts
Let's
out.
see
so.
here.
But today's just a little bit of it's more of oh my god, if my brain would work, just sore throat issue, sinuses, all that fun stuff. All that fun
Business will
stuff.
be better this year.
Gotta love it. My coughing has been going on for more than a week. Yeah. You see, my sister and my ma also got sick, so.
3-point heat. Now playing in a theater near you. Take wing and soar above the court. Blaze a
And
trail for those
pretty much everyone I know, my uncle's sick right now as well. With the same bullshit that's rolling around. There's been a new kind of cold going around, yeah. Yeah.
Turn of the key.
Hell, a few other live streamers I watch have this fucking thing too.
What would you like?
Please stop by again sometime.
Got plenty of
I'd
custom
rather
parts.
get it done and over with. I haven't been
Glad I was
sick
able
in
to help
like
you out.
6 or 7 years. So this is my first cold I've had in like 7 years. So
What can I get for you?
I knew eventually I was gonna get another one, so I was going to get one. It's only a matter of time. But I'm not going to punish you. Yeah. I will say probably the redeems tonight. I'll probably be a little. I probably won't. Nothing against it, but I probably wouldn't have honored it, and I would have just been like, I'll do it on Wednesday. I did. Not willingly. Not willingly there, Bjarn. Lashkar, eh? Yeah, I figured you'd be on the case before long. Is this the case I think it is? I'm assuming the guild is working on it too. I knew Lashkar had connections at the guild, but this is way more help than I thought he'd get. Well, sorry to disappoint, but we're actually still waiting to hear back about him ourselves. There's someone hard at work on Lashkar's case right now, so we're leaving it up to him for the moment. Ooh, glad to hear the Edith branch is already on the job. Figures that Elaine's guild would be so on ball. But who's this person you're working on Lashkar's case? A young bracer named Gray. Lashkar's been talking with him a lot since the beginning of the year. He started noticing the changes in the boy before anyone else, so he went and took the initiative to investigate. Is there any way you could share any info that he collected with us? I don't see why not. Working together would probably be more efficient anyway. I kind of didn't expect you to agree so quickly. Documentation we got from Van mentioned that we'd be unlikely to get much help from the guild. That kind of ticks me off, to be honest. Well, regardless, you'll find no objections from me. We really appreciate it. So has Gray had anything to report? Well, as I'm sure you know by now, the boy's reverted to the way he was before, driven by anger and thoughts of vengeance. You're sick? You need water? Hell yeah. I definitely need the water. There we go. That felt better. Of particular concern is a fight he had with a delinquent several years older than him. Beat the man halfway to Sunday. Took on somebody older than him and won. Yup, and apparently the guy even told Gray that he was way stronger than any other kid he'd seen. Seemed like it wasn't just a matter of technique either. We believe he's been using something to make him more powerful than normal. Given the short time frame, I'd find it hard to believe that he's received any form of training either. I think the most likely cause is he's using some sort of drug. As we came to the same conclusion. However, we still don't have any information how he obtained these drugs or he received them from. Naturally, the guild cannot afford to let this continue. We've told Gray to put everything he has into this case. Wow, this turned out to be a bigger issue than I thought it'd be. Yeah, we need to find Lashkar as soon as possible. By the way, Gray also mentioned a possibility that Lashkar has been having meetings with an unknown third party. Once we can identify the individual and their whereabouts, we'll head back out in another attempt to locate Lashkar. I'd actually have to deal with another job at the moment, but I plan to help with the search when I get some free time. Anyway, don't push yourselves too hard out there, okay? Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing what you could with us. We really appreciate it. Zin the Immovable going to possibly help us? Alright. Did I just not see this? Okay. Bracers everywhere. we did everything around here.
Let's head
go over here. But yeah, I'm probably going to end early tonight. So it's on probably be closer to a 2.5 hour stream. I just definitely wanted to stream, you know. You guys know me. Actually, there's a really I did a recording session on my old YouTube on Tomb Raider. You surprised I'm even on here tonight? I'm crazy. I don't want to miss a day. Because, you know, I really like streaming, and you know, I like talking to everybody.
Ooh, fishies!
Ooh, fishies! No fishies
It's
tonight.
like a nice place to fish.
But yeah, I'm a little crazy sometimes.
There sure are a lot of fish here.
Yeah, you've been mentioning all the fish.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hey, Bermotti, how you doing, bud?
The world.
Hey, it's Tiny Teach. Welcome, welcome, my darling guest. What are you doing at the bar? And so late at night, too. As your teacher, I'm afraid I cannot condone such delinquent behavior. We're not here to drink, Miss Toa. I'm kidding. I know you're here to see Bermotti. I'm actually getting info from him myself. As you walked in the middle of you walked right in the middle of our conversation. We were talking about how discrimination against people from the Empire has finally managed to die down a bit. Yeah, I guess you're right. The general attitude towards them really seems to have lined up in the past few years. As yes, and the fact that people hold Fia in such high regard now is proof. I suppose it's too much to ask for long years of discord to be resolved in such a short time, but it's nice to see progress being made. On a similar note, the relations between Crossbell and the Empire have also improved considerably. Although I would think much of that improvement is thanks to a round of 7. Isn't that right, Toei? Alright, we're all giving it everything we've got out there. Reen especially. He's been working with His Highness on all manner of issues in the Empire. Oh my god, Reen! Reen Schwarzer! Where is Ash Carbide? Where is Ash Carbide, please? We need Ash. We keep trying to tell him not to overdo it, but he's always been a little stubborn. This guy did always give off some real workhorse vibes. No thank you. Sounds like the Ashen Chevalier in Class 7 hasn't changed very much at all then, huh? At least from what we know of them. You two have met the Ashen Chevalier? I mean, I knew you were well connected, but... Reen Schwarzer and Miss Toa not only were fellow students, but they seem to be co-workers as well. Everything I've ever read about him was based on rumors. Wonder what he's really like. Uh-oh. Are we going to have a Reen guest appearance? Reen Schwarzer, one of my favorites. Update time. Well, as you can tell, I'm sick. I was going to get that stuff done. Oh my god, I almost got hit by a car right there. My god. I was going to get some stuff done over the weekend. Like tidying up some stuff and I was potentially going to record some stuff on YouTube for YouTube. But that kind of went hog wild. That went to hell. It was going to be a Overwatch challenge because I've been addicted to Overwatch. I was like, Overwatch challenges where I play mystery heroes and try to get an ultimate with every single hero in the game in Mystery Heroes. But yeah, I didn't get a chance to do that. It's on my plate right now. I also haven't saved in over 50 minutes.
Do you have a moment?
Let's ask about Lashkar. Well, this is about Lashkar, isn't it? To be honest, I've been worried about him myself. Boy's been so torn up over his hatred of Almada recently. It's almost like he's gone back to his old self. You really think he's declined that much? I thought I finally started to recover. There must be something that triggered his change in attitude. Do you have any idea what that could be? Well, I imagine it had something to do with Nero. Nero? Is that a friend of his? No, it was the name of a cat that one of the little girls in Cray was taking care of. Assuming he must have been lost in the explosion then. Most likely, yes, but regardless, Lashkar's been determined to find him ever since. That's what eventually led him to happening upon another cat that just looked like him. I'll never forget the look on his face when he said, maybe Nero made it out alive after all. Couldn't be convinced otherwise. Now that I think about it, I feel like he has mentioned something about a cat before. But I've got a feeling the one he found wasn't actually Nero, huh? Unfortunately not. The pattern on his fur was strikingly similar. It was a completely different cat. Once Lashkar came to realize that, his temper flared up again. So the reality he was trying to ignore came back to bite him in the end. Honestly, I can't help feeling that we failed the poor thing. Failed to save him from the internal torment. If we're to have any hope in helping him this time, we'll need to treat this much more seriously than we did before. It's nice to hear the temple cares so much for Lashkar, and I know he'll be in good hands once we find him. While we're still on subject though, have you noticed anything else odd going on in relation to Lashkar? Yeah, I got the feeling the whole Nero thing isn't what pushed him over the edge. There's gotta be something else we're missing. Actually, I did hear an interesting tidbit from a few parishioners recently. Apparently, Lashkar's been roaming around Riverside at night. From what I understand, he comes here even on days when he doesn't have Sunday school, but he's never seen going into any of the other businesses. Thought he'd come out just goof off. Question is, where was he headed? Can't say for certain, but I've heard he's been spending time under bridgeways along the river. Some rather unseemly types have been around those areas lately, which makes me all the more worried. Thank you again for all your help, Mother Kira. The details you shared should definitely help us track him down. Of course, if it gets Lashkar home safe, I'm happy to help. Oh, Rusha, may Lashkar be blessed by your grace, and may you grant Anya and her friends your guidance and protection. I believe we've spoken to everyone familiar with Lashkar. I think we have a pretty good handle on what's going on now. You really helped us narrow them down, Aggie. You're just as quick on the uptake as Van said you were. You really think so? Anyway, let's go back over everything one more time so we can figure out our next steps. Well, I think we have enough info to piece together what Lashkar's been up to. Yes, however, we still don't fully understand what brought about the change in his mental state, why someone's attempting to take advantage of him. Well, at the very least, we know that he's been meeting up with an individual under the bridges. That's our biggest lead right now. The lady at the temple said he'd been wandering around the riverside, right? And hasn't there been a lot of dangerous activity lately by the underground maintenance tunnel? That's right. I have a feeling that's where Lashkar's been heading off to. Especially considering the Bracer Guild told us about the possibility of drugs being involved. However, while we know Lashkar's been spotted in the area, nobody's actually seen him entering the underground maintenance tunnel. The area is incredibly inconspicuous though. I have a feeling we have the right place. Yeah, Riverside as a whole seems a pretty convenient location for whoever Lashkar's dealer is too. Don't you think so, Aggie? Sounds like you're already one step ahead of me, Nadia. But you're right. Yazan mentioned there were people from Central East with ties to criminal underground after all. that's who pushed Lashkar into this, it would explain the meeting place. Temple he goes to is here in Riverside. There are more Central Easterners here than in other districts, which means it'd be easier for them to blend in. Explains why they're willing to do this stuff in public. At any rate, we should check out the underground maintenance tunnel and see if we can find any more leads. With you all the way. If somebody is down there, I should be able to sense them, no problem. Yeah, it can't hurt to do a little reconnaissance. Let's go take a look. Hell yeah. But yeah, like legit, since I was sick, I just didn't get a lot done over the weekend, which I planned to get done. Yeah, it made me sad, but...
There sure are a lot of fish here.
I'm gonna go hit the restroom. I'll be right back. Hell yeah. Alright.
Ooh, fishies!
There's a child's footprints here. They look fresh. Anything on your end, Nadia? I'm not really picking up anything. But looking at the map, the tunnel's pretty long, isn't it? It's hard to get a clear reading on the inside when we're all the way out here. Huh? Aren't you guys... Gray? What are you doing here? Oh, hi, Gray. How you doing, Bracer Gray? How ya? So it is you, Anya. And these must be the two substitute Spriggans filling in for Van. He still told me you guys were helping out with Lashkar's case. I'm surprised that you already managed to sniff this place out. Seems Van trained you guys well. Actually, I think we just got lucky. Because the information everyone gave us was so helpful, all we had to do was narrow down its location. I was hoping we might be able to track down the person Lashkar's been meeting with as well. Huh? Wait a second. I thought you guys knew he was inside already. What? Did you follow them here? Yeah, I managed to puzzle out when they'd be meeting so that I could tail one of them. It's been about 30 minutes since Lashkar first entered. Bet anything he's meeting with whoever his dealer is right now. My hope was secure their meeting place, expose whoever's behind us, and get Lashkar back home. So you were using Lashkar as a bait to pin down the ringleader? That's a little surprising, considering the kids are so fond of you, I mean. From a risk management perspective, I made the best decision I could. If all I did was put a stop to Lashkar meeting with the dealer, the larger issue would just disappear. Well, I guess that seems reasonable enough. Not the kind of thing I expect from a bracer, though. I understand where you're coming from, but for right now, are you willing to give us a hand? Of course, I don't have any problem working with you guys. I plan to make my move soon, though. Once you're ready, let's start making our way in. Me and S are ready when you are, Aggie. This might take a while. I doubt we'll be able to come back for supplies either. Just something you might want to take into account. Alright, let me think here. I'm ready. This might be the only chance we get to save Lashkar. Alright, let's head in. Hell yeah, we got Gray with us? I had a feeling we wouldn't find anyone. Actually, I'm sensing someone further in. The tunnel has a pretty complicated layout, though. Can't make out very much. My cipher is not detecting anything other than monsters in the vicinity. If we stop to look around right now, it'll just eat up time. Let's wait until we're further in. Yeah, there's no time to waste. What do you say we take the shortest route we can to the far end? I'm sure we can handle anything that comes up along the way. What are they planning to do by bringing him in here anyway? Just what are they after? Why Lashkar? It just doesn't. Is something wrong? Nope. I was just thinking about how you seem a little unusual for a bracer. You've felt for Lashkar, listened to his troubles, and even now your main focus is on saving him. Kind of feels like you can really relate to the little guy, which would mean you've been through a lot yourself. I'm just trying to do what I can to help. I mean, he's counting on me, so I have to keep him from making the same mistakes I did. Nadia? What's wrong? Oh, nothing. Just having a little chit-chat is all. We're coming. Uh-oh. Is grade not on the up and up? Nice work out there, kid. How you feeling? Your body getting used to it yet? Yeah, it feels good. I can get as angry as I want. I can hate it as much as I want. It fills me with power. I get stronger, and the more I think about them, the ones who murder everyone in my village. Looks like he's taken to it even better than we expected. In that case, we should be able to up his dosage. No, I wasn't expecting much from the rumors at first, but this kid's got some pretty serious rage built up inside. Got a real nose for talent, Commander Javid. Especially to find a kid like this among a bunch of peace-loving rubes like the ones here in Calvert. What makes you say that? It's pretty easy to spot talent in the Blacklight district, don't you think? At least easier than spotting it on the battlefield. And this kid fade into oblivion would have been a real tragedy, if you ask me. If we raise him right, he'll make a hell of a warrior. He's trying to indoctrinate him into being into a Jaeger? If I get stronger, I can do anything. Otherwise, I can't. I couldn't protect. Yes, think of that hatred as your fuel. Seems I was right to have high hopes for you. It looks like we have visitors. Our visitors have finally arrived. Oh, or did you think we wouldn't notice? These guys must be part of the Jaeger group from the Central East. Scorpions of Zahad, I think it was. I'm surprised they noticed us. Guess the rank of the captain still means something even in C-tier Jaeger groups. True, even if they did get knocked out last year's death game in the first round. The group dispatched to Racian was one of our least skilled units. You'd be wise not to conflate them with the best we have to offer. But that little mishap did force us to reflect on increasing the strength of our military prowess. What are you doing here? This is none of your concern. Lashkar? What have you done to him? It must be really have been giving him enhancement drugs. They seem different from the ones Amada were using. Don't get the wrong idea. He came to us with nowhere to go, seeking power and tormented by loneliness. All he did was give him the means to convert those feelings into the power he so desperately wanted. Enough. You really think you can get away with manipulating a child into taking narcotics? I'm offended you put our herb on the same level as that poison Almada like to dole out. See, in our homeland, there aren't any laws that prohibit its use, so it hardly seems fit to judge by your standards, don't you think? And you want to know something funny? It's not illegal in Calvert either. Is this really what you want, Lashkar? I thought you wanted to be a bracer so that you could protect Annie. Whatever happened to that little boy? This is what the idea of strength is? But back then, I couldn't protect anyone. I understand why you want to drown in your hatred. Maybe I understand better than anyone else. But even if you were to accomplish what you hoped to with it, would you be able to take pride in your actions? He's right, you know. Getting that kind of power as a child has a way of haunting people for the rest of their life. I've seen a lot of kids broken because of it. Can't say it's something I'd recommend. Right, this isn't the type of power you want. It'll end up swallowing you whole. There's a strength beyond all the suffering you're feeling, but it's one you'll have to find for yourself. not that simple. He's just feeling conflicted. We can show him that the path we've laid out for him is the one of true power, and he'll find his resolve. I guess that means we gotta prove we're right then. I'll try to pull Lashkar out of there. Can you draw 3 drop fire until I get to him? Understood. We'll do our best. We're given a job, and we're not leaving here until we finish it. Lashkar's coming with us.
Destroy them!
I'm gonna hurt you.
Activating skill.
What to do?
Might want a boost here.
Here, have some hitches and stitches, babe.
Hitches and stitches.
Yes, line up
We can win.
in a big line, please.
Good chance.
I like when people line up like this.
Activating skill.
There. Take this.
Get out of the way.
Hang in there.
Now. We can win.
A good chance for a shard boost. Activating
Die.
skill.
It's up to you, Agnes.
Nadia! Might want a boost here. One skill coming right up.
No way.
Stop that.
My turn.
Activating skill.
It's up to you, Agnes. I won't show any mercy. Keep it up, Nadia.
Stop being an idiot, bitch.
Activating skill.
Now.
Fool. You're all stronger than I thought. I suppose I underestimated you. You're right. We are strong. Even without Van, we're fully capable of putting a stop to your schemes. Captain, the kid's gone. What? Don't try to call foul now. A feint is a valid strategy in warfare. As Jaegers, I'm sure you know that all too well. Damn it, we failed, and after all the times I told you to keep an eye on your 6s. Nice job, Gray. You know, you're not half bad. Ever consider becoming an assassin? Now that Lashkar is safe, there's no need to stay here any longer. You think you can run from us? Pincer them on both flanks. Come on. Ooh, how considerate. You must be a real hit with the ladies. Now, not that I have eyes for anybody but us, of course. Come on, let's get going. Lashkar, are you awake? Is the drug wearing off? No, I can't. Damn it. I don't think the drugs are affecting him anymore, but he still seems pretty unstable. That's why we want an easy solution. Way to run away from it all. That's how they were able to reel him in. He just has to keep moving forward. He needs to face what's going on inside him. No matter how difficult that may be. I know he can do it. Even if he did hit a snag, he's still... Look out. Ambush. We'll never be able to haul off this many of them. It'll take an act of the gods to turn the tide in your favor this time. So what's it going to be? Fight and risk death, or hand the boy over and leave with your head still attached? I don't think so. You messed with the wrong kids, Scorpions. You did a bang up job on your own, Gray. Now let us handle the rest. You guys! Sorry, we're late. Oh, Elvis! Oh, hi Elvis. How you doing? How you doing? You're cute in your battle stance. Zin and Elaine had other business, but I figured we could spare the rest of the crew. I can't believe the Scorpions and Zahat were behind all this. I'm sure he filled his head with all kinds of crap trying to turn him into one of your child soldiers. I didn't think the guild would come out in full force. What did we do, Captain? We withdraw. It's too bad about the boy, but we have little choice. Really? Didn't you hear me? I said withdraw. It's time to cut our losses. Can't afford to waste resources right now. To Mom. And Chuck. Then suddenly they rip their own heads off and chuck it like a bowling ball, right? Damn. Who would have preferred to capture them, but they're fast little suckers. Oh, Lashkar. I'm so sorry I didn't realize what was happening. Damn it. Damn it all. Lashkar, do you think you've managed to calm down a little? Calm down? What do you mean, calm down? Me pretending to be calm was what led to all this. None of the adults understand. They all just think I'm sad or holding a grudge. But while I was sitting around, all those Armada bastards were killed off. So why do I still feel so empty inside? Please, somebody, tell me why. I get it now. You weren't after revenge. You had all these feelings of anger and sorrow. And once it was over, everyone wanted to go right back to normal. Once I found out Nero was gone too, I just couldn't take it anymore. I thought if I could just run away from it all. So when those guys from Zahat started telling me their drugs could help me escape what I was feeling, that I'd never lose anything ever again, I just got stronger. Lashkar, I know exactly what you're feeling, being powerless. No you don't. Grown-ups don't understand anything. Hey, we understand a lot better than you think. I told you before, didn't I? We're the same. I lost my family to Armada too. All I could think was about revenge. But I found my way back. That's why I'm here now. You lost your family? I kind of figured it was something like that. So he's finally come to terms with it. Aw, I like Gray too. I like Gray too. I like it. I like him a lot. He's a cutie. I like Gray a lot. Also, it doesn't help his hair color, eye color combination is like, Well, good for you, but that's why I have to. You really think these people were your best chance? You want to be strong, right? But if it's true strength you're after, there's a better path for that. A path where, no matter what style you choose, it'll be a strength you earned. A strength that's yours and yours alone. That's why that shortcut they promise can't hold a candle to what you can do on your own. Even if it'll be a struggle to get there, you have plenty of time to find your way. You just have to be a little patient and look for it. That's how it was for me and S2. Right, I'm sure you'll find something that'll guide you in the right direction. And once you do, you'll make everyone in Crave Village proud, Annie included. Alright, I almost forgot. This is the charm that Annie made for me. First, I thought maybe you'd just forgotten about it, but now I realize that this is what you were running from all along. Because if you didn't, you might remember the person you were, the real you. If your heart still aches at the sight of it, there's a sign that you haven't given up yet. It's not too late, Lashkar. We can move forward together. Why? Thankfully, the substance had only been administered a handful of times. Lashkar was expected to make a full recovery. Hell yeah. Well, Zin and Elaine were concerned for the boy and rushed back to the guild upon hearing of the situation. So that's what happened, huh? Well, it looks like Gray ended up being the right man for the job after all. Glad you were able to rescue the kid before it was too late. Must commend the rest of you for coming to his aid as well. Your arrival seems to have played a pivotal role. And of course, Anya, Swin, and Nadia, thank you all again for your support. Of course, we could never turn a blind eye to Lashkar, or any resident of Cray Village for that matter. Furthermore, it's our duty to help others in Van's stead. Honestly though, we wouldn't make it very far without a certain bracer in training laying the groundwork for us. Oh my god, 2 cuties in 1 frame. Oh god, help me! Help! I just did what anyone else would do. Besides, I'm the one that... Personally, Lahad was the one who impressed me the most. How'd you learn to detox someone like that? I really thought of you as the brainy type. What? You thought I was just some meathead? Also, Lahad's kind of hot, too. See, in the Central East, it's not uncommon to run into people using drugs and herbs like that. When I was stationed at the guild there, they did a pretty good job of drilling us on all the basic treatment methods. That being said, we've only treated his symptoms. He'll need to be examined later by an actual doctor. Won't going to a doctor give him a record for doing drugs though? I could see that being an issue for any background checks in the future. For most people, it's a good opportunity for rehabilitation, but for Lashkar, it'll just make it harder for him to get back on the straight and narrow. That's true, we'll need to remember to keep his future in mind when making any further decisions. Do you think we should let Isabel treat him in secret? That way his record will be kept clear. The doctor from Blacklight District? I've heard she does good work, but... What? You must be joking! How can we trust him to some back alley doctor? Take it easy, Elvis. In spite of where she's from, I can at least vouch that she's a fairly competent doctor. Still, you must have a pretty good reason if you're willing to suggest something like that to us. I do. I want Lashkar to face up to his mistakes. As we mentioned, taking him to a normal hospital will result in him having a permanent mark on his record. But it won't actually affect him until he gets older. I worry that he won't learn his lesson. Oh, I get it. You think having him treated in the Blacklight District will act as a kind of wake-up call. A trial by fire, huh? That's surprising coming from you, Anya. You might be right, though. Could be exactly what he needs at the moment. You too, Lahad? Elaine, say something to them. Surely you don't think this is a good idea. Elvis let his hair grow out, too. Oh, Elvis. Look at the look on Gray's face. I love him. I love them both. They're so cute. It's certainly not ideal, but she makes a good point. As long as we have some safeguards in place, SM might be worth looking into. The guild will handle any negotiations with Isabel. We'll raise the money for treatment too. However, that does mean we'll be the ones setting all the terms as well. We'll move forward with it as long as nobody has any objections. What do you say, little lady? Yes, that sounds fair to me. I just want to help Lashkar get back to living a normal life again. Understood. Let's go ahead and talk this over with Hazel. Get the ball rolling on everything. Well, alright. I guess I'm willing to compromise. Aww. But Elvis has that slick hair. Hell yeah. Look at... Oh my god. He's so cute. Thank you for being so understanding. I suppose now the only thing left to deal with Lashkar's emotional state. He's been drowning in pain for so long. I think getting him to work through it all is going to be pretty difficult. Still, I have a feeling he'll be alright in the end. Yeah, me too. He'll be fine as long as he's got people like Gray to sympathize with him. I think you might be overestimating what I'm capable of. I mean, it's not like I'm a therapist. Levi Arnold, a B-rank bracer stationed at the head branch in Le Mans. She was tasked with working undercover to gather intel. A lot of her information was obtained by spying on Almana. Unfortunately, she was killed in the line of duty. She was your older sister, wasn't she, Gray? So that's what he meant. We know you lied about your nationality and work history to get into the guild. And we know the reason why you were trying so desperately to enter the Republic. In fact, we've known for a while now. You wanted revenge. That's what all that training was for. And all that digging through confidential info. So that's why he understands how Lashkar feels. You knew the whole time? And why would you let me stay? I took advantage of my position to do so many horrible things. So why? Well, let's just say we spent a lot of time observing your behavior. I'm sure you've realized it for yourself by now, but that grudge isn't the only thing that's been motivating you. That's right, you continue to display a strong sense of both conscience and duty. Your actions don't lie. Kaina, are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. I think I'm finally beginning to understand what Lashkar's been going through. I just want to thank all of you for giving us another chance. Of course, this isn't something you should have to shoulder on your own. It takes a village, right? I've heard you've been keeping an eye on Lashkar for a while now. They told me you leapt into action as soon as you found him. Words can't express how grateful I am. Hear that, Gray? You've done a lot for people of Edith. So let me ask you this. Where do you want to go from here? Do you even need to ask? I want to keep moving forward and I want to keep protecting the city. Hell yeah! Let's go. We get Gray and Elvis. Oh yeah, look it. Well, if that's what you really want, then you better be prepared to work your ass off. I feel like maybe I said something I shouldn't have. Everything's alright, yeah? You're fine, Kaina. Actually, you just did Gray here a pretty big favor. I'm glad we were here to help. These two are going to be just fine. Yeah, they'll get back on their feet in no time. But it probably wouldn't hurt to check in on them every now and then. Yeah, I want to make sure the problem's with us. Solving problems isn't exactly what I'm known for, but it feels pretty good knowing we helped save a kid's future.
Woohoo!
Hell yeah!
Cheers for us! Reward deposit!
And I made $4,000 out of it. Hell yeah. Look at you, so cute. Look at. I like him. I like him a lot. Alright, let's keep it going. Let's go to the subway entrance. Thank you.
Stepping inside?
Let's take that. Oh yeah.
That was nice and refreshing.
Don't mind us, we just entered your house for no reason. Because there's crystals here.
Thank you all for stopping by.
I can handle maintenance or modifications. Come again, if you want.
Allow me to assist. I hope to see you again.
What would you like? Please stop by again sometime. I better get home soon.
All right, let's go. The crystals. Let's cube this.
Okay, it's time for some fun. Here I go. Beginning analysis. Target analyzed. Not done yet.
Give me that.
Card detected. On to the next.
What sort of fucking shit was that?
Target analyzed. Not done yet. We did it. On to the next. Card detected. Not done yet. It's reacting. We did it. On to the next. There you have it. Card detected. On to the next. Pretty darn good. Anything you want?
Powered up.
Let's polish it up.
Skill performance upgraded.
This will serve me even better.
Upgrade complete.
Let's sharpen this up a bit.
Let's give it some more firepower.
There we go. All right, let's go downstairs and investigate.
Accessing your schedule.
Oh God. All right, we gotta go to Arc Ride Solutions.
Pick something already. Be seeing you.
Oh, what would you like? Do your best out there, okay?
Alright, really quickly, let's save before we take this fucking thing on. Oh, man.
Done and done.
Hell yeah. Oh.
Physical attack, do the trick. Keep your eyes peeled for ranged attacks.
Do your best, everyone.
Use a charge attack.
We can win right now.
Have you finished?
Nope. Yeah, nice try, idiot.
That went well.
You were amazing. When
This one's tough. Keep your guard up.
Do your best, everyone.
Use a charge attack, you know.
Take this, bitch.
Activated skill.
That went well.
You did real good, S.
Enemy down.
Don't let go.
They're down. Better hit him with charge.
Nice try.
Nana wins again.
Keep your eyes peeled for ranged attacks.
Nice try, idiot.
Enemy eliminated. Good work. Keep your eyes peeled for ranged attacks.
How do you get it? You're stunned.
Good chance. Use a charge attack.
Enemy down.
Deploying charge. Let's get
No,
to
you
it.
don't, bitch. You hit me one more fucking time, you dumb bitch.
Still more. That went well.
You were amazing, Swin.
A Mirage Orb? Not worth it.
Physical attacks will do the trick.
This one looks tough. Keep your guard up.
They're worthless. I'm getting no experience off of them. No point in fighting them.
Keep your eyes peeled for ranged attacks.
This could get tricky.
Not really.
That looks like a nice chest.
Not worth it. All right, let's save before we get going on this.
Deploying charge. Let's get to it.
We can win.
Activating skill.
You aren't getting away. Cross. Diver.
Boost gauge
It's up to
limit
you,
removed.
yes.
Activating
By the
skill.
heavens, here!
Our time to shine.
Full boost. Hit them with a steel coming right up.
Get
Here,
those
have
boots on
the
the
have a
ground, service
assault
bears.
of teddy bears, you dumb bitch. Behold the teddy bear assault.
And finish.
But you know, the good thing about getting this illness is I can see how the illness will affect my ear, which hasn't been an issue so far.
Now.
No way, Jose.
show any mercy.
Activating skill.
A chance! Activating drive.
Full boost. Hit them where it hurts. Some art should really hurt. One skill coming right up.
No way, Jose!
Now!
Let me heal you!
Thanks a
Stupid
million.
bitch.
Let's do this!
Activating skill.
I'll exploit that. No way, Jose!
Now!
Now I'm mad!
One skill coming right up.
Easy!
A chance! Activating drive.
I'll take my healing, thank you.
Let's do this!
Activating skill.
Have some of this! Too bad! Our turn to
One skill
shine!
coming right up.
Easy! Now!
A chance!
Initializing drive.
Let me heal you!
Thanks a lot. Easy!
Eat shit and die.
Even you, S!
A chance! Activating drive.
Fuck you.
Now!
Ha! Thanks a million!
We can win!
I'll exploit that!
It's up to you, Agnes!
There!
Nadia!
One skill coming right up.
Now!
Stop that.
We can win!
Activating skill.
A chance!
Activating skill.
Now!
Get wrecked. You suck.
Woohoo! 3 cheers for us! Mira deposit confirmed.
Well, that was annoying. Let's go to the bathhouse. Yeah, just play it by ear and see. Exactly.
Stepping inside.
That was
It
nice
warmed
and
up enough?
refreshing.
All right, we'll go a little bit longer. I did everything around here, so let's go do this. Phew, I'm pooped. Feel like I was running around all day. Yeah, I'm sure all those naps really did a number on you. Speaking of resting, doesn't your dorm have a curfew? It's getting pretty late, so why don't you let us help you with your paperwork? Yeah, 3 sets of hands are better than 1 after all. Well, thank you. This would be a huge help.
Where are those two? I thought we agreed to meet up here early.
Oh no! I'm running left! Whoopsie! Hey, what gives? You were supposed to let me bump into you!
We don't have time for your shenanigans. We've already made Agnes wait longer than she needed to.
Ooh, you're no fun.
Wait, did she prep the bread and everything just for that?
Sorry, Anya. I at least didn't mean the whole job. I didn't either, but I just had to try out that. I had to try that out at least once. Careening into another person with toast in your mouth is hard, turns out, but I'll nail the timing next time. Well, good luck with that. Anyway, let's walk and talk. I've got some info from Van that I'd like to share with you. Alright, you mentioned he got back to you late last night. Yeah, sounds like things took a rough turn for him. Should go over it before class for sure. Huh? What's wrong? Something happening over there? I can't say for sure, but I definitely feel on edge. You've got to be kidding me. That doesn't make any sense. Believe me, I know. I was a little far away, but I know what I saw. We have to report this, but even if we do, what then? What are they talking about? Something's going on over in the courtyard. Let's get over there pronto. Huh? What's going on?
Why can't you people see what's at stake here? The future of Calvard and the pride of our people are on the line. Open your eyes. These filthy immigrants are infesting our country.
Fuck you.
Little by little, our nation is being stolen right
Fuck
from
you.
under us. Are you going to stand there and let that happen? Or are you going to stand for what's right?
Go to hell.
It can't be. Is that an anti-immigration group? Oh no, Shinyon. They're holding students hostage.
You've got them all at gunpoint, too. Must have grabbed them while they were on their way to school. I don't think they're all that worried about being reported. This isn't good. There's 8 of them in total. What should we do?
The number of hostages makes a head-to-head confrontation impossible. We'll have to divert their attention somehow.
Stop! Please don't kill us!
Shut your mouth. Guess we've got no choice but to comply.
That's right. If we make one wrong move, we're done for.
Now, don't get the wrong idea here. We have no desire to bring harm to these young students. However, I want you to seriously think about what I'm saying, and I trust you understand what I mean by seriously.
They've got Shinyon. We've got to find a way to help them.
Shouldn't we hurry and call the police?
There's not enough time. We need to get those students out of danger right now. And a swap may be the quickest avenue.
Understood. I'll volunteer to take their place.
Wait a minute, Matilda. We need to make sure they'll even agree to it first.
You can leave everything to me.
Miss Toa.
Thank goodness you're here.
I have a pretty good idea of what's going on. Let me take care of this. What's Tiny Teach planning to do? Don't worry. They said they aren't here to hurt anyone, so they should be open to negotiation. You're the anti-immigration faction, the True Grievance Brigade, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
It's not my place to argue or debate with you. However, if you're looking for a platform that will allow you to broadcast your message to as many people as possible, then I would be willing to assist you, provided that you lay down your arms and let these people go.
Oh, so you're here to negotiate, is that it?
That's right. My name is Toa Herschel, and I work with an NGO called the International Cooperative Organization. I can nominate material for the newsletter we publish called Opinions Across Cimmeria, which gives a fair shake to all kinds of viewpoints. If you'd like, I'm sure we can arrange for your views to be published as well.
Toa, no.
An ICO? Opinions across Emuria?
Hold on. I've heard about them. That magazine holds a great deal of authority internationally. Other countries' governments would doubtless be exposed to our message.
This is an opportunity to share your perspective through a legitimate channel. Isn't that what you wanted all along?
Let me get this straight. If we release the students, you'll grant us a platform with which we can express our concerns. The terms aren't bad, per se. Very well. I will release half of the students from our custody.
I see. You want some insurance so you and your men can make a clean escape.
Correct. Is there a problem with that?
No? But I want to make a counter-proposal. I will be your insurance. You've probably already realized it from my name, but I'm part Eastern. That makes me more than qualified to take their place. Yes?
What?
Well, I can't say I saw this one coming. Fine. Though I will only accept on the condition that you will remain with us until we can make sure you'll stick to your word. We'll start by releasing half of the hostages, and as each stage of our demands are met, we can determine how to proceed from there.
Are you sure about this, boss?
Positive. Today's goal was to spread our ideals. Soon, we will make them known to tens of thousands of people.
Stella!
Whoa, that's some diplomacy.
Thank goodness. Thanks to her, the worst case scenario was...
Look out!
What the?
Hey! What in the hell do you think you're...
Damn it all! Yeah, so much for that.
Holy shit!
Agnes. I'm sorry. Please. Tell Auntie. Oh, Henry.
What the heck?
Miss Toa! Shin-young! No! Please! Please wake up! Why? This can't be happening!
Oh, jeez. Well, damn. Goddamn there, guys. All right, I'll be right back. Alright. Nose is going crazy. Needed to blow my nose a few times, etc. Alright, let's go back here. Let's do it.
What?
We're back to last night. I get it now. It must have brought us all the way back here. Are you okay, Aggie?
I'm fine. I'm just in a bit of a daze. Swin, Nadia, I have a favor to ask. Forgive me for being selfish, but could I call on your help again?
You don't even need to ask. I don't think we'd be able to rest easy after what we just witnessed.
You said it. We can't just sit here twiddling our thumbs. Not after that. I fully expect a reward, though. How about you treat us and all our other friends on a candy shop tour?
Deal.
So, what's the plan? We don't have much to go on here, especially since our memories are so fuzzy.
You're not wrong. We're dangerously short on leads. Maybe we could sniff out some clues at the school. Those people had to have snuck in there at nighttime.
That's a good point. We will have the security guards to contend with, but it's worth a shot, I think.
I think so too. Then let's make sure we have everything we need before we head over there.
They're like... Huh. I mean, we can go there. I'm feeling pretty decent right now, so why not?
Then let's head over.
Welcome to Erland, sir. Oh, please take it. I hope to see you again.
All right, let's go over there. But first,
All right. Okay.
Got it.
I'll work my magic. I'll work my magic.
time. Alright, let's go. Let's go to Albert District and do what we need to do. Looks like the police have already left. Since they just got done canvassing the place, it's no surprise that everything seems normal for the moment. Just because it seems normal doesn't mean it is, so we should take a look-see just in case. Right. Hey, what are you kids doing here? Oh, you're with the student council, aren't you? Don't tell me you got work at this late hour. Yes, I do, actually. You see, we've been caught up with the festival prep, so I'm behind on my council paperwork. Would it be alright if we came in just for a little while? Oh, what the hey. I'll let you in, but don't stay too late, alright? Okie dokie. I'm surprised he let us through. I was sure we'd have to sneak in. Same here, but I'm not complaining about the outcome. Alright, now let's give this place once over. Look out, terrorists. The Aramis Expedition Squad's gonna bust you up. Sorry to bother you. I know it's pretty damn late. I got a supply delivery here. I was told the students need this first thing tomorrow morning. Oh, really? Well, that's fine with me, but I'll need to lock the back gate pretty soon. Just give me a holler when you're done, alright? Got it. I'll get this job done lickety-split. Oh, God. Why would a deliveryman be here at this hour? It says suspicious written all over it. I bet that truck is housing a bunch of mangy terrorist mutts too. Probably, but there's something else going on here. Uh-oh. They're all using different routes to get in. If we let any of them get away, there's a good chance that the others will retaliate. What do we do? Guess we'll just have to round them up. Wait a sec. What's that guy doing? Troa here, beginning reconnaissance. Please wait until I've identified a secluded place for everyone on the team. Over and out. Aha, I just had an idea. We can use them to lure the other terrorists out. I was just thinking the exact same thing. Great minds think alike. Okay, let's tail the guy. The moment he drops his guard, we'll jump him. God damn it, he saw me. Dumb bitch.
Oh yeah, stealth time. Time for S and me to strut our stuff. Sneakily, of course.
I really hope we don't get caught.
They seem to be on high alert, but we should be okay as long as we proceed carefully.
I'm not here, bitch. You don't see me right here from the corner of your eye? Where you going, bitch?
Throw it to team. The courtyard is clear. Resuming reconnaissance. Moving into the interior. Over.
He went into the main building.
Let's keep tailing him, but don't get too close.
Okay. It's hard to tell where he is.
Throw it a team. No signs of anyone inside the school. We'll complete my patrol just to be sure. Over.
We're really pulling a fast one on this chump.
When are we going to make our move?
Soon. We'll do it when he makes it to the 3rd floor.
Okay, bitch. Don't mind me, I just ran right next to you. I'm right here.
And that's it for the 3rd floor. Think I've got a pretty good idea of the school's interior layout now. Capturing those dumbass kids should be child's play. Alright, I better report back.
Now to boot up the voice changer app.
Oh jeez.
Troa here. I finished my sweep of the interior. I found some good hiding places for everyone. Can you all meet me at the front entrance?
Understood. We'll be there shortly. Make sure the area is secured before then.
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
They took the bait.
We've got a bunch of gullible terrorists on the other end of the line.
Thank you both. Now, let's go put a stop to them.
You got it.
It is pouring outside.
Troa was right. There are more than enough places we can seclude ourselves in. What the hell?
Oopsie. Looks like your little friend got himself a tummy ache.
He gave him his just desserts, and he went and spilled his guts.
Okay, that's not actually what happened, but when they say it, it sounds kind of true. Now, I'm going to have to ask you to abandon your plans to occupy our school, True Grievance Brigade.
Who are these insolent brats?
Are they Arma students? How do they know about our plan? Bold words for such a feeble-looking child. Let me fathom a guess. You overheard Troa's report and decided you had no choice but to take action. I'd rather not harm native Calvardians, but you leave
Go
me
to
with
hell,
no
bitch.
choice.
Yeah, we won't let you stop us from enacting our justice.
Nice, Sir GFX. You're going to get some rain in a day or two? Hell yeah.
Guess we'll have to teach these guys a lesson in pain.
Let's take them out.
Right.
Time to hurt you, motherfuckers.
Comrades, let us make our stand.
Bye.
Activating skill. Gauge limit removed.
It's up to you, Agnes.
There! How would you like that?
One skill coming right up. Now!
You suck. It's not possible. How are you kids so strong? Ugh. You people are the epitome of cowardice. You use fear to manipulate those weaker than you and force your one-sided opinions on them. Once you're behind bars, you ought to rethink your lives and your values. Hey, you tell Maggie, even though they're all unconscious and totally can't hear you. Well, at least we've taken them out. Alright, all's well that ends well. Huh? Something wrong, Aggie? No, it's just... Weren't there supposed to be 8 of them? Huh? Now that you mention it, you're right. I'm pretty sure this is everyone that entered the building. And I'm positive of that. Maybe someone else in their group was instructed to join up with them later. You may be onto something there. That said, I don't understand why they need someone to join afterwards. I doubt whoever's left will be able to do anything on their own, so I think we can safely put this to bed. More importantly, what are we going to do with these guys? Normally I'd suggest handing them over to the cops, but contacting them would blow our cover. Don't worry, I know who to call in times like these. Oh, do you mean? Yes, I don't want to have to resort to that, but we don't have much choice.
I knew something was up when I got a call from you, but I'll admit, this caught me completely off guard.
I'm sorry to call you so late. Just felt like you were the only ones I could turn to, given the circumstances.
No need to apologize. You did what you had to do to protect those close to you. This sort of thing falls under our jurisdiction anyway.
Wait, so you already had this group on your radar? They're an anti-immigration faction called the True Grievance Brigade. I like your little friend to your right. Hell yeah. They committed numerous acts of terrorism in the past, so the CID has had them marked for some time. They've mostly been dormant of late due to Calvert's economic prosperity and frequent changes in leadership spurred from infighting. We'll need to look into why they've become active again and why they targeted Aramis in particular. I thought the second one was self-explanatory. What better way to get people's attention than to attack the prestigious Aramis? They wanted everyone to know they were back in business. Warrant Officer Cody!
And just how do you figure that, Do you know something about them that we don't? No, scratch that. Better off not knowing. Just do me a favor and try to keep your head down, will you? You're only here in Calvert because the government's looking the other way. Don't forget that.
Whatever you say, Blondie. I'll keep my trap shut like a good, obedient little girl. After all, if I start firing off questions like, why are you warning me and S but not Aggie? you turn into a stammering mess. That's not. Drop it, Cody, and I ask that you do the same, young lady. Anyway, the CID will handle everything from here. We'll leave your names out of the report to the school. I'll also go to bat with our superiors about you reaching out to us. Thank you. We appreciate you doing that for us. After what happened earlier today, there's a good argument to be made for increasing security detail here. Well, we better be on our way. We'll be sure to investigate the matter before the student council president gets back. Right there, GFRX? Phew, glad that's over and done with. Me too. There are still a few things we need to take care of. What you thinking, Aggie? Oh, nothing really. There's just something that's been bothering me. Let me guess, you're still bothered that we never found the 8th member of their group. Yes, and also, when we were in the courtyard, they looked like they were somewhat removed from the rest of the group. He must have been the one that fired the first shot and sent Tiny Teach's negotiations up in smoke in process. There's also Ronald's testimony to consider.
That's not what they told me. I only wanted something that caused a disruption.
2 back-to-back incidents occurring at this school, definitely eyebrow-raising. Feels like something fishy is going on here, but it's still possible this is one big coincidence. Right, we can't rule that out. Anyway, let's put a pin in this. For now, we should be content in that we put a stop to their plans. Thank you for lending me a hand and for sticking by my side, despite me not being entirely forthcoming about a few things. No need to thank us for that. You have your secrets and we have ours. We get it. What he said. Still, I do have one teensy little complaint. I'm sleepy. I want to go to bed. I suppose it's rather late. Perhaps we should turn in for the night. Good idea. Uh-oh. Swen might know something.
Closed the books on another case. Rank up.
Yes! Money!
And next morning. Oh, thank goodness. Everyone appears to be calm this morning. Yep, terrorists are behind bars, so there's nothing to freak out about. We didn't find the last member, but like we concluded last night, Dal would be able to do much on its own. Still, just be sure to...
Good morning, Agnes. And good morning to you too, Swin and Nadia. Well, aren't we the early birds? Trying to hit the books first thing in the morning?
Oh, Miss Toa. Yes, we had a few things we needed to take care of before class. I'm so relieved. I feel much better after seeing her here. Yep, her smiling face is like an oasis in a desert. Huh? I'm sorry, I'm not sure I'm following you. By the way, I got a call about what happened last night. Great job, you three. Oh, so you knew? The school was informed of a takeover attempt last night, but they didn't mention that students played a hand in stopping it. Things could have got really ugly if you hadn't stepped in. So I just want to come by and say thank you for keeping everyone safe. You're very welcome. I guess we did a pretty okay-ish job. Definitely wasn't easy though, I can say that much. Of course, as your teacher, I can't condone you putting yourselves in harm's way. Also, the situation isn't fully resolved yet, by the sounds of it, so just be careful, okay? Oh, and no napping in class. Got it? Do you think she knows about everything that happened? Definitely seems that way. Maybe her NGO contacts are keeping her in the loop. Or maybe she just looked into it herself. Either way, it's nice to know we have someone like her in our corner. So what's next? Everything seems pretty normal around here. True, but I'd like to be absolutely sure that that's the case. Would you mind taking a look around? Sure thing. We still have some time before homeroom starts.
Oh, man. The warning bell already?
We can chat some more at lunch. Oh, wait. Shoot. I've got a meeting for the festival then.
Seems like everything's back to normal. What a relief.
The CID is keeping a close watch on the rest of the neighborhood. I know we're still a little anxious, but I sincerely doubt anything like yesterday will happen again.
Yippee! We did it, gang! Now we can all finally take a load off and relax to our heart's content.
Oh, you. Maybe she's right. It might finally be
Huh?
What the fuck?
S? Why are you on the ground, silly? S? Get up, S! No! S!
He's losing blood fast. Hang in there, Swin. We'll get someone over here right away. Just stay with us.
You finally let your guards down. 3 and 9.
This isn't good. I have to do something. I won't let you lay a finger on them. I will not back down. Van! On yes! Stay down!
Ren!
Ren? Hello there, Agnes. You did well. Thanks to your perseverance, I made it in the nick of time. That was too close. Seems I made the right call in hastening my return. I was worried something like this might happen, but their capabilities far exceeded my expectations.
Their persistence can definitely catch you off guard, but we're more than used to it at this point. Isn't that right, Nadia?
S?
But how? Oh, are you wearing armor?
Yeah, a type that's tailor-made to blend in with
what?
my uniform. The blood's fake, by the way. Ren and I came up with this whole scheme over the phone last night.
He said you all had gotten tripped up one too many times, so he wanted to prepare a little insurance. And it's a good thing he did. That little precautionary measure paid off in spades.
Take that and that and that, you big stupid dummy! I really thought you were gonna die and leave me all alone!
Ow! That hurt!
Listen, I'm really sorry I tricked you, alright? But it was the only way I knew to keep you safe from the clutches of the organization.
The organization? You don't mean...
Right. You didn't give off any signs of life. And they perfectly blended in with their environment. They were like puppets, made solely to kill. And all they care about is executing their orders. Yeah, those guys had to have been from the gardens. That's the only explanation that makes sense.
But weren't they all wiped out?
Only a scant few among their ranks were ever actually caught. Even with their 4 overseers gone, it's quite possible they still survived in some form.
That can't be, can it? No, actually, if that is true. And suddenly everything clicks into place. That would explain Ronald's bomb, along with the odd behavior of that terrorist.
Oh, geez.
You finally let your guards down. 3 and 9.
Oh, I am so gonna murder those creeps. If anyone lays so much as a finger on my ass, I will show you no mercy!
Nadia, calm down.
Let's get going, S. There's more of these guys here. I'm sure of it.
Well, it's a good thing I'm here to accompany you. You'll need someone to keep you reined in.
Ren? And isn't that...
They're unconscious. Wait, who are these people? They're not Aramis students, are they?
Definitely not. In fact, I won't even call these things people.
Agreed. I don't think they're human at all.
It's almost doll-like.
What are these things? They don't look like simulacra.
I don't think they are, no. They were pretty much indistinguishable from normal people at first, but now they look totally lifeless.
Yes. They're a whole different class of dolls. Do you have some idea of what they might be, Ren?
I do, yes. These are eerily similar to the Society's old archaisms. It looks like they've made a number of improvements on them, though. Even the raw materials are of much higher quality.
What? I'm so lost.
How in Adios' name do you know about this stuff, Ms. Toa?
I think she knows even more than she's letting on. I'm guessing you and Ren have been in touch.
That's right. Even I can't handle all of this on my own. Once again, I appreciate all the help you've given, Miss Toa. If I may be selfish, I'd like to call in your aid once more. I know that classes have already started, but we could really use it.
I understand. All of these incidents seem to be part of a larger plot. Whoever's behind all of this may be more dangerous than any of us realize. I'll take care of these dolls, and I can clear your absences with the school. You just take care of yourselves out there, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go, Nadia.
I need you two to stay here and assist Miss Toa with whatever she needs.
Will do.
Stay safe, everyone.
Security around the school is especially tight right now. CID is keeping close watch at campus grounds. In spite of that, I think we can safely assume our guests have found a way through their security net. Can we assume that? That seems kind of unlikely. Yeah, we've circled the whole campus a bunch of times now. We couldn't find so much as a crack in their coverage. From the outset, there was one person who saw all of this coming in advance. Oh yeah, see. How could I have forgotten? They're the one who told us to investigate Aramis. Hold on, I just had a thought. This whole time we've been thinking he meant the school itself, but maybe... I see where you're going with this. You think Aramis may be referring to something else. Exactly. Let's have another look around. We may be able to find a different kind of Aramis within the school grounds.
I never thought things would get so out of hand in my...
I know what you mean. Well, in any case, we're just glad you're back.
I'm gonna drag the ringleader out into the limelight, and then I'll beat the stuffing out of them.
Whoever they are, they're sure to be dangerous. Don't do anything rash, Nadia.
Alright, I think this is a perfect time to end. I am starting to run out of steam. But I made it pretty much 3 hours, so yeah, I think this will be where I end. So thank you, GFRX, thank you to Bjorn, thank you to everyone for hanging out while I was sick. Appreciate you all. And yeah, I'll see you guys next stream.